Welcome back, guys. So this time around we are going to talk about the menu bar of the CorelDRAW. Last time we were able to install CorelDRAW, and these were the software that was installed. The CorelDRAW installed, and we have Corel Photo Paint. We will not talk about that because we are not using that for graphic design as a beginner. And we have Corel Capture, we have Corel Fonts Manager. All these are just like adjuncts to the CorelDRAW main file. This is the CorelDRAW main file, which is the CorelDRAW 2023, and I'm going to have that opened. You have it on your home screen, or you can easily search your search box to look for your CorelDRAW software. So I'm going to open this right away. I'm going to open this software, and it's going to take us to the CorelDRAW main page. The first thing we are going to see will be shown right now. The CorelDRAW is opening up and is creating the application environment, and we have the CorelDRAW software opened. This is 2023. I'll still show you like some other software, which is the CorelDRAW software of other versions. They are just the same and they look all the same. But what I'm going to do right here is that I'm going to show you the menu bar. We are going to talk about the menu bar first, and this is the menu bar right here. We have the file, we have the tools, we have the window, we have the help, we have purchase. We don't care about this. So right now this is the file, and all you have to do is to click on the file, and you're going to see new form template open. This one is open an existing CorelDRAW file. We'll still explore this later in the course. And we have open from cloud, open recent, we have closer, acquire image, and exist. And we have other parts that are inactive because we are not in a session that we are going to use all these other menus. And we have the tools right here. The tools talks about options, talks about color management, talks about scripts. We don't need all these. I'm just showing you the menus. And we have the window that says close window, closer, workspace, dockers, toolbars, color palettes, and welcome screen, and we have the help, we have the purchase. So what we are going to do is to create a new document. So we're going to use this particular session to create a new document. So to create a new document on CorelDRAW, all you have to do is to click on file, and it's going to bring new and new from templates or open existing file. Just notice these three lists, and that's what we want to work on. We're going to create a new document from the very scratch. So we're going to create new, and it's going to bring us to this new interface, and this new interface is document settings, where we're going to talk about the name we want to give the document, and which we can be like beginner friendly. We're going to give it a beginner friendly name, and we're going to have that beginner friendly, and it says number of pages. You can increase the number of pages by using one page right here, and it says page view. Here we have the single page view and we have the multi-page view, but we are using the single page view. And we have primary color mode. We have the CMYK and the RGB. We're not going to talk about this right here. We're still going to talk about it in the color session, but just notice that we have two color mode in CorelDRAW. We have the CMYK and we have the RGB. Then we have the dimensions of the design. So the dimensions says the size of the canvas we want to design, so you can choose any of the dimensions. We have the parameters right here. You can choose millimeters, you can choose anyone. And we have the size of the file. Let's say we want to do a square kind of design, so we're going to take 200 by 200. The height is 200, the width is 200. So we're going to take that, and we have the rotation, which is portrait and landscape. I'm going to leave the restoration at 300. Then we have layout here, which talks about the paper type. We can take an A4 paper, we can take anyone. To change the width and height right here, so all we're going to do is we're going to change the paper type to block graphic. We're going to change the paper type to block graphic, and we're going to have a block cover. Then it's going to change the width and height right here, and we're going to have the resolution 96 dpi right here. We have the bleed. We don't have to talk about the bleed. We're going to omit the bleed, and we have the colors. The color says RGB profile, CMYK profile. Just leave all these at presets, and we're going to OK that. We're going to OK that, and we are going to come to the main screen of CorelDRAW. This is the main screen. As you can see, the top menu bar has changed. We have more top menu bars from what we saw earlier on. Then we have different top menu bars. This is the main canvas where we are going to do all our design. Then we have the file here, we have new, we have all these. We are going to talk about all this later on. And we have the edit, where you can do cuts, you can copy, you can do every other thing. And we have the view, where we have the wireframe, we have the pixels, we have the normal, we have the rulers, we have the guidelines, we have the, just go through all these layouts, just go through them. Once we start practicalizing, once we start experimenting, we are going to see what all these are used for. And we can insert page numbers, we can do all these. Just look at all these menu through, and we have objects right here. This for the 2023. We are still going to talk about X5 because we are going to use X5 throughout this tutorial, but I'm just showing you 2023 interface, and you will be able to compare the difference with the Corel S5 I'm going to introduce you to later on in this course. And we have the bitmaps, we have the text, we have the table, we have the tools. So it's all the same interface. These are the top menus, and we have them all here. We are going to use them when we are experimenting our designs. When we start designing a lot of things, we are going to experiment all this top part. But this is the menu section, and we have all this. I hope to see you in the next lesson. See you there, where we are going to talk more about the toolbox in CorelDRAW. See you in the next lesson. Bye for now.